Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we are actually doing something slightly different. We're going to be doing a build with me series here over on YouTube. I did pop a poll out in beginning of January, I do believe, looking at what house we shall do today. I did build one already, I don't know if you've seen it, called the family house. I will link that down below if you wish to go watch that. But this is the one that actually won. This is the first time I've built this house, so it's going to be a bit of a, I might make mistakes, so please bear with me. So the first thing I normally do is I go over to the foundation and I literally drag it from, I don't want a diagonal. I drag it from corner to corner, just so it covers the full area. And then I go to walls, and then as I'm looking at the floor plan, I'm already counting in my head how many squares I'm going to need for certain things. So for the garage, I know that I'm going to need 4 squares for the actual, what's it called? Like where the garage opens up, if that makes sense. So, sorry, hopefully I've already popped up the picture of the house and the floor plan. If not, I'll do that now. And I will try and keep the floor plan up in either this corner or this corner, just so you're able to sort of follow along with me. Obviously I'll put the floor plan in the description as well, so you can have a look at that as well. So yeah, I'm going to start over on the garage. So I'm just trying to think how wide this house is going to be. So I'm going to drag it to 10, and I'm going to take the garage door just to show you. So yeah, this is 4 wide and it's a double garage. It does look like there would be a gap here. I'm just going to ignore that because The Sims has its limitations, or it looks like it would be a half square, which is just not possible. And then I'm going to go back 1 because it looks like there is a gap. And then I'm going to go back 2. And then I'm going to go across 1. I'm going to bump it out by 1. Am I going to bump it out by 1? I'm going to go with bump out 1, and I can always change it, excuse me, after. And then I'm going to pop that up there because I know that is the kitchen then. It's quite a small kitchen. Hopefully we can make that work. It might be a thing that I do pull that across, but I will leave that for now. There is a little closet here. And then I'm going to say it's too wide. So if I took a door, which one should I go for? I'm going to go for my usual, which is this one here. And then if I just sort of show you, if I pop the windows in here, it should, oh, that's not where I wanted to place it. I will pop them in there, then we can have a quick peek. That's what it would look like. Obviously these aren't the windows that I'm going to use, they're just placeholders, because that would be a bit yucky if not. I'm going to bump this out because this is where the study is going to be, and it looks like it is roughly in level with the garage, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to pop this across 1, and then it looks like it bumps out by 3, so 3 windows. It's going to be quite a large study, which is quite nice, and then it looks like it comes in by 2 and across. Get rid of that bit, I don't need that. So again, I'm just going to pop in some windows just so we can sort of visualize what it would look like. I may end up putting some windows here and here, but I'm going to leave it as that for now. So this is how wide the house is going to be. I'm going to leave it as that because I might put like a little pond or something out here, and then some trees over here and some bushes. So I'm going to leave it as that for now. With the garage, I usually leave the garage till the very end, but I usually start with the garage, if that makes sense. So the garage, like the front, I start with, but the actual back part I leave because that is normally subject to what this side looks like. And then we've got, it looks like there is a fireplace here. I'm also going to quickly turn the roof off. If you don't know how to do that, go to roof, press off. And then over here it says remove all roofs, and it should keep the roofs off the whole time that you're doing this. So I'm going to pop that out there. I'm actually going to go back to this side. Sorry, there's a lot of jumping around when I'm doing floor plans, because although I'm on the great room, that is subject to where the stairs are going to be placed. So I know I'm going to want 2 square places, and I know the stairs take up 4. So I'm going to do that. And then there is going to be like a little walkway here. And I'm going to pull that across as well. And then I know that the kitchen takes up 2 more tiles. I'm going to do that. So it's quite a small kitchen, but I think for the size of the house, I think that's okay. We could always expand it, I suppose, but I'm going to leave it as that for now. And then I know that I want to put in a 2 walkway, because if you do a single, which it does look like it could be, the Sims just get stuck. So I'm going to leave it as it is. I've gone really hot. I've just had a coffee, so feel free to go get yourself a drink while you're watching me figure out this floor plan. As you see, I'm not actually using the grid. I don't know why I don't use the grid. I just prefer without. Feel free to use it if you wish. And then I'm going to pop the little WC up here, so just a toilet and sink in here. And then I know that I'm going to want 3. It's quite a large laundry room, to be honest. It looks like there's a little closet here as well. Again, I might delete that after. And then as I've completed that, I can then just carry on with the garage here. And there it looks like there's a little door over here as well. I could always turn this into like a raised area and put it into like a little gym or something like that. Feel free to give me your ideas or anything like that. And yeah, so we're now onto the dining room area, which is just behind the kitchen. I'm going to bump it out by 2, I think. We'll have a look at that in a second. And that goes all the way across. And then it looks like it bumps down by 2 again, because it's in level with the toilet. And then I'm going to pull it all the way across. And I do believe that is what it looks like. And it's going to annoy me because it's slightly off the... sorry, my other half just walked in. It looks like it's slightly got a gap. It should be by 3, I do believe, but I'm going to leave it like that and we'll come back to it, I suppose, at some point. And then I'm going to get rid of the foundation. And then I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to actually delete these because you can't get rid of the foundation if they are there. So I'll leave it as that for now. And then I'm going to get rid of this. Feel free to build the foundation as you go around. This is just what I tend to do. I don't know if you've ever seen me build a house before. That is what I tend to do. I just find it so much easier. I'm going to get rid of this bit here. And now I get to figure out how much foundation I want to leave here. So what I think I'm going to do, or do I want that round there? Because then we can change the way that this is laid out. So if I make this instead of having the toilet here, we could have the toilet here. We don't actually need a window in here. And we could always change the side that this is on. Let me know what you think, and I might put like a little bit so your Sims can come out here instead of having to go through this part, if that makes sense. So I might leave it like that, and then they can come down and then get back into the garden here. And then I'm not sure 100% because the back of this house looks relatively plain. I don't know if I'm going to add little bits on. I'm going to leave it as that for now. So it's a 4 by, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 5 by 7, 4 by 7 even. Also, I should probably mention this is being built on a 40 by 40 lot. I don't know if I want to actually just drag everything forward, to be fair. Or do I leave it and then make sure the pond is back there? No, I think I'm going to leave it and then I can just sort the back garden. Don't need too big of a garden. It is a 4-bed house, so we do need quite a bit. I'm hoping this part isn't going to be too long, but as it is going to be the first part, I'm going to guess that it is going to be quite a long part. So I do apologise if that annoys you or anything like that. But feel free to just skip me if you don't like it. I don't mind. I'm not going to be offended. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up here and Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, okay. So actually I've done it kind of incorrect, guys, so I do apologise. I'm going to go downstairs again. It goes across here, and this is the entrance to upstairs. So if I take this, I'm going to get rid of that bit there, and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to... No, I don't want to use those ones. I'm just going to use my usual, which is the second one in, the home style extension device from Nanotech. I'm going to use that one there. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to take the walls again. I might actually just put some flooring down. I don't normally, but then you'll be able to visualise what I'm actually doing. And I know, not that bit, that there is a fireplace here, so I'm going to leave that open. Actually, I might just block that off so we can't build over it, because I like using the, whatever you want to call it, the chimneys. That's it. So that is open to below, so I'm going to get rid of that. Not sure. I think I'm going to leave that bit there because it looks like it's built over it. Here. And this, sorry, I'm going to jump around. So I'm going to do the bedroom here. That front bit looks like that stays, which gives it a bit more. Let me just have a look at the front again. It looks like it comes over it, but I don't like the look of that, so I might just put a roof over the top of this bit here. Feel free to change it and add that in as well. Up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to choose what you wish to do. It looks like the closet actually comes out by one, but I'm going to leave it so we can actually have like a little look over into the great room below. I'm going to pop the thing across here. I'm going to skip this bit just for a moment. I think what I'm going to end up doing is that, but oh, it has got diagonal. I was going to say the Sims aren't going to be able to really get past. So I'll leave it like that. And then there is another diagonal here. I might go around and just change that because I personally don't like a lot of diagonals. But that is my personal preference. So I've gone 5 across because it looks like there's a gap, a window, a gap, a window, a gap. So I'm going to take that as there is 5 here. However, when looking at it, it doesn't quite come to the edge. So I'm going to do it like that. I could always change it if need be. And then, sorry, I'm just looking at the floor plan again. So it looks like it comes up by 2 possibly. I'm actually going to take that off there because of how it looks. Again, I might come back to that and change it. And then it looks like there's 3 across. However, it looks like it should. If I go right to the very beginning, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. It looks like it should go all the way to the very end here. So, sorry, I'm just really looking at my phone right now. I might come back to that bit. I'm going to go back over here. And then we've got a closet. This looks like it's going to be quite a small room, so maybe this could be a nursery or something like that. And then it comes down. I'm going to do this side. So that comes down 2 of the squares, 2 of the stairs, and then it goes across. And it does look like there should be a diagonal on the room. I'm going to leave that for now because what I might do is make it look like that. Because again, I don't like diagonals. Feel free to put the diagonals in if you wish. I'm not sure if it's because this is way too wide and it should be here, but then I personally do not like when it is an odd number because then you have to try and centre the garage. So, bit of a dilemma. Anyway, let's go back to the bedroom at the back here. So this one is just a tiny bit bigger than the other bedrooms. So I'm going to do 5 by 4. And then it looks like the master should go over a bit more. So what I'm going to actually do, because I do that and just have, let's go downstairs. I'm going to get rid of this and just see what it looks like. I might pop it back in a moment. Or I might not. I might like how it looks. But when it's 3 wide and you've got to do a bathroom in that, it may look a bit strange. And actually, looks like it should do this. And this is where the shower is, where that like cross room is, which is a shower. I know that from experience. And then, is it 3? No. It looks like it should do that. But I don't like it when it does that. So I'm going to do that. And I could just get rid of this and it's just one big bedroom. Because I personally don't use closets. I don't know about you guys. Or the other thing I could do, I don't know if you guys would prefer me to do my own floor plan. Yeah, let me know. What do you think? Should I do my own floor plan? I'm going to try and do these once a week. And then you guys can be included as well. What I might do is do this. And then it just gives a bit more interest to the back. And then I can put a sloping roof on here. I might do that. So I'll leave it like that for the moment. And then I can come back to it if necessary. Because I can put the, not gable roof. What's it called? I have to look at it now. Oh, it is the gable roof. Put the gable roof on here. And then trellis this. I might leave it like that for the moment again. And actually I need to get rid of this here. It's a lot of thinking when you're doing a floor plan. So I do apologise. It's probably just me muttering to myself more than anything. Do I extend it? Because the bedrooms are quite small. This is their closet. That's their closet. That's not a closet. Have they got a closet? They have. Because we've done, I don't like how that looks though. So what I might do actually is make their closet here. And this bit is just nothing. Who knows? And then they got a big bathroom here. I don't like how there's only one bathroom for 3 other bedrooms. Again, let me know if you want me to do my own floor plan upstairs. I'm going to leave it as this for now because I am following the floor plan as much as possible. I'm going to pop that back as well. And then I'll just put that as the entrance and then the shower can go over here still. And yes, right. So that's the main shape of the house. So I'm going to go up one. I'm going to take the carpet, just the four simoleon one, and I'm going to pop on this. So what I've done is I just went on here. I went to the like miscellaneous section, and then what you could do is just press the white and take it all the way over to the black. I personally prefer black under the roof. Feel free to put whatever, but I've also got my own like favorited thing. So if I did this and then put it here, there is a little save button which can save your colours if you want to use that. And then I'm going to go here. And then I just need to add in the roof over here. And I'm also going to add in the roof over the little bit here. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with this, so I'm going to leave it. I don't know, guys. Let's do the front roof because we know what that looks like, which is this. I might do this bit first. This bit's by 3. I'm going to pull that right down just using the tool that says roof section pitch control. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to do this bit on its own. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice already. This isn't good. And then, so what I might do for these first parts is bulk record. Actually, I might extend that. And then obviously about the floor plan and stuff, I will leave that for you guys to figure out. So for the next part, I might start to do the exterior, and then you guys can help me for the interior. I will be doing a Let's Decorate with me as well. This is just mostly the Let's Build. So this will just be me building the house, and then I will do a Let's Decorate. Or I might even do a live stream of me building the interior, or building the interior, decorating the interior. One thing I'm going to do is just change the pattern of the roof. So we've got grey. Let me have a quick look. Sorry, my phone's just popped off. So it's got a brown roof. Do I want to use the brown? As you probably know, I'm a sucker for a black roof. Who knows? What do I want to do? I'm not a fan of the brown roofs. I don't know if you've got your own, maybe a CC roof, a CC roof that you can use that's got a nicer brown. I'm just going to use that for now, and we'll go from there. And then I'm going to put in, I'm going to go back to my gable roof, because I used the half gable roofed. Wow, I can't talk today. The half gable roof for these two front parts. And then I'm just going to drag it across. It does look quite high, so I'm just going to bring the pitch down slightly. And then I'm going to use the tall gable roof, because if I was to do it that way, it would look a bit funky. But if I was to do it this way, it looks quite nice. So I can add that in, and that part. Let's have a quick peek again. My phone keeps going off. It doesn't like me today, guys. And then I can add in. I'm not sure how this is going to look from the back, because it looks like it should go up higher. So I know if I put this here, because if I do this, then I might be able to change the floor plan even more, which isn't the world's worst thing. So I'm going to actually go to the gable roof this time. Put it all the way across and use the half gable, the half gable again. Oh, press the wrong button. I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to go across 3, and then I need to use the roof section pitch control to bring it up. I'm not sure how I like that, because ideally we would have this higher and then it meets it like perfectly. I might actually leave it with a higher pitch control, like higher pitch, and you can just let me know what you think. I'll leave it like that for the moment. Again, let me know. I'm going to use the tall gable for that part, and then at the bottom here, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the half. Let's have a quick peek what that would look like. So if I delete that part, I'm just going to take the sledgehammer for that. Or I can take the half hipped. Let's have a quick look at that. I might leave it like that for the moment. I know there's no other half hipped anywhere else, but whatevers. And then the other thing I'm going to do is just take the tall gable here. Not sure how I feel about that. Other thing, just trying to think what I could do. Could I use the what's it called, the half gable? Bring that down. Just so flat at the back here. So the other thing I could do, just to give it a bit more interest, I know it's not on the floor plan, so please bear with me, guys. Please don't hate me. Is pop this back here. And, oh, didn't mean to turn the light. I do apologise. Add this little thing in at the back here. Please let me know if anything I'm doing you're not actually liking. I can always change it. I just think that gives it a little bit more interest. I will sort this out in a moment, guys, don't worry. And then for the back here, I could always change this part and get rid of this. Also have that as a trellis, or just leave it. So if I add in this again, so it's not quite so far. I think I prefer that. Do let me know, guys. It's just that I'm not a fan of this part, I think. The other thing I can do, sorry if that just click, I apologise. I'm not sure. I could always add in at the back here. Again, I know this was not on the floor plan. I am so sorry, but I just don't like how it looks. 2 off the side. Let's add in a couple of dormers. Do I like how they're spaced? I'm not sure. Right. Just pressing the up and down key on my keyboard, so sorry if you can hear that. It's probably a bit irritating, as you can't normally hear that in my speed builds or anything, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm going to get rid of that. Who knows, I might watch this back and be like, actually, I do like that. I'm going to leave it as it is. And then for this bit here to fix it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hip roof, I'm going to drag it across and just drag it in by 1. That should sort that bit out. And then because I've done it that side, I'm going to drag it across all of them because I personally think it looks a bit more cohesive when you do it like that. And I just think it looks a little bit better. Oh, excuse me. Let me have a quick look at the floor plan again. Again, I'm sorry if you are getting annoyed with me doing this. So it doesn't actually, oh, excuse me. It doesn't actually have, I'm also not a fan of how this bit looks. So it's a lot of me like faffing around. So what I could do is just get rid of this and leave that. I think that looks loads better. Again, let me know what you think. I might just add in the stairs while we are here because I think we are starting to get on a little bit with my time. So, and it is right up over the side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my auto railings off. It's just over here where it says auto railings on and off. It looks like it's slightly in a bit, but again, I cannot do anything about that, unfortunately. I'm going to put in the main door. I think I'm just going to use my usual, which is this one. I think it goes pretty well. I will have to use move objects on, I think, to get the doors in here, but I think this is fine for now. And then I'm going to put in some railings, which I'm going to use the University Frat Bros tall fencing. I'm going to drag it across. I'm going to do just 1, I think, and then do it by 3. Do I like how that looks? I'm not sure, to be fair. Yeah, because this is 2 here. Sorry, I just probably blurred that in your ears. I do apologize. 2 here, 2 here, and then there's a 3 in the middle. I think I like that a bit better. Yeah. Again, I'm not going to do the recolors on here. So, and then I'm going to drag that across there, and then I'm going to put the same in here. So it's just the 2 with the auto railing off. I'm going to do that there. And then for this one, I think I'm going to do a 2 here. Do I do a 2 here as well? And make it like, what I could do is this. And then, I'm not 100% sure, but I could always take this and put this in here and then just put a little bush or something. So I might do that actually, because I think that looks quite nice. I'm not sure how I feel with it going in the same direction, because I'm a weird one like that. And then I would just bump out the fence at the back here. But I am going to use the same fence again, and I'm going to go, what am I going to do? I might do 2 and 3 again. It's just annoying that I haven't got anything there. So actually, I'm going to go back. Let me know if you think that looks okay. But I just personally don't like how that looks. Do I do a 3 in the middle here? I think that might look a bit better. I like my symmetry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do 2 and 2. And then I'm going to have to put in, because these don't class as columns, so I'm going to have to put my own into the trellis. It's going to work. And then I'm going to take this fence. I'm just going to have a quick look at what it looks like. I probably will have to just take it out after, because I will want to recolor everything, and it's just a pain in the booty to recolor after you've put a trellis in. So I'll leave it like that. Again, I think I'm going to have to pop in this over here maybe. Yeah. So when I'm building it, it's just a lot of trial and error, and I don't normally do actually, I'm not sure how I feel about them both being there. This I like. This one I'm not too sure on. So I might take that off and get rid of this fence and just use the fence that comes with the base game, so the gentle fence, and put that one in there instead, and get rid of that column because we don't need it. I think that looks a little bit better. The other thing I can do, instead of using these fences, if I just get rid of that for a moment, or is pop in the gentle fence again, and do that, and then use the columns. I haven't got move objects on, so I better just pop that on. So it's Control-Shift-C, move objects on. If I can type today, that would be grand. And then for now, I will use these columns I've already got. So I'm just going to get rid of these ones just so I can get a full overview of what it would look like. I think I'm already liking this a little bit better. Imagine it being recolored, guys. It's not staying like that because that is horrific. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to change this, because if there is a bedroom in here, I'm not going to be able to put in a window. I might have to come back to that bit, but I really like how this bit is looking. I know it is over the bit underneath, but if I change the floor plan, then it wouldn't be. Again, actually, what I do need to add in is the, where is it? Here. Ooh, what have I just done? I got rid of the foundation. What a nilly. Right, just gonna put that back. Get rid of that, and then I need to put in. So what I'm going to do is just quickly get rid of the bits I do not need. And then I'm going to take the create a room tool, and I can just drag it across, and it will make a square however big you would like. And then if I come up, I'm going to take the create a wall, and then I'm going to go the flat top half wall and just drag it across to make the chimney. It does look a lot weirder from the front, but I want my chimney in. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. It's probably been about half an hour, and obviously I haven't put in the start and finish part, but I think I am going to change this though. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and you will be able to watch me build this whole house from start to finish, as you've already just watched part one. Why not follow along for the rest of it and see how it turns out? Let me know if you've built up, followed me along and built this house, and how yours is getting on. I'd love to see. Apologies for my voice. I have still got a little bit of a cold, but it's getting over it now. So yeah, let me know, and I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.